Hi guys, welcome to another video on Jay's workshop. Today I'll be showing you how to change the front disc and pads on the Astra J. It's a 1.6 model SRI. So first what you got to do is jack up the car. I've already loosened the nuts while the car was on the floor, and I'll just take the remainder nuts off now and remove the wheel. So we're just going to full lock the wheel left, and then what we need to do first is spray a bit of WD40 on this nut here on the top and the bottom one. These are both 10mm nuts, and then yeah, that's what we've got to do first. I'm just going to let the WD-40 sink in for a bit, and then I'll start to remove them 10mm bolts. Okay, so these 10mm bolts will come off easily now, hopefully. Yep. Yep. Bolts are out. Now you have to take off the caliper. And just place it on the top over there. Remove the old pads. So I'm just going to bungee cord this now up into the springs up here, just to keep it out of the way. And then we have to start to remove these two bolts here, which are two 19mm bolts. So actually guys, it was a 18mm spanner that you need. It's a strange one. Yep. Just got to take off these two nuts here, 1, 2. So I've loosened the two screws out completely. And this brake pad holder should come out like so. There's one X bolt in here in the brake pad that you've got to remove. Like so. And now the brake disc should just come off. Like so. Just going to give this a quick clean up with a wire brush, and then spray some copper grease on it. So I've given it a clean up with a wire brush, and I'm just going to spray some copper grease on it. Like so. Just going to remove the old clips off here, because we'll be replacing that with new ones. So you can see rusty. First, I'm going to give this a big brush down, get rid of all the rust and debris, and then I'm going to spray it a brake cleaner. I've cleaned up this caliper retainer. It's nice and clean. Just going to insert these new curbs into that. So, do the same the other side. That's it. Rebuild this one out. Customer went for Brembo brake disc and Brembo brake pads, which I recommend are the best in the business. So just going to spray some brake clean on here now on both sides to just take off any oil which they use to preserve this so they don't get rusty in storage. Well. That's it. Disc is ready to go on. So, you just have to put the retaining clip back on. Retaining screw, sorry, the Torx. So the disc is now on the new disc. So I'm just putting some Loctite on these two screws. Don't need a lot, just a little bit, like so. And then we're going to be putting this back on. So just have to line it up. Always hand tighten first, make sure you got the right place. That's it. And then I'll tighten off with the impact gun. So we've got this back on now. I've tightened these two bolts up, the 18 mils. What I'm going to do now is put a bit of copper grease in these places here to help the pads slide nicely, and then I'll put the pads in. Putting the new pads in now. I've already greased up the sliders in there. The one with this brake wear sensor there, you have to put on the inside. So simply just slides in like that, and this other one will go on the outside. like so. Now we have to wind back the piston, but I'll take off this bungee cord first. Okay, so I'm just get my piston rewind tool and place it in there, and then I'm going to start pushing the piston back. Push back fully. Just going to take my tool out from there. As you can see, that's pushed back now, flush all the way back. And I've already checked these glider pins, they're flowing nicely, so I didn't bother greasing them. Same with the top one, always make sure they're gliding nicely. So this will now go back over easily, like so. And the two 10mm bolts, we're just going to put them back in. And same with the bottom. And just tighten them up. And that will be how you change your front brake disc and pads. So we've put the new disc and pads on, tighten all the nuts and bolts up. Now we're just going to pump the brake until the pedal goes hard, and that is it. The job's complete. I'm just going to put the alloy wheel back on, and that's all. Thank you very much for watching.